Open WebUI is easy to describe badly. It is a chat interface for local models. That description is too small. The Doramagic Manual frames it as a self-hosted AI workspace, where the hard parts are not the chat bubbles. The hard parts are deployment, storage, authentication, model backends, API compatibility, and rollback. The first useful question is not, can it talk to a model? The question is, can your team operate it without turning your AI workspace into a mystery box? Start with the fit. Open WebUI is strongest when you want a web interface for Ollama, OpenAI-compatible endpoints, and self-hosted model workflows. It is a good candidate for developers or small teams that can maintain Docker, volumes, authentication, networking, and reverse proxy settings. It is not the right starting point if you only need one model API call. The Doramagic project page breaks the value into concrete checks: Docker deployment, volume review, authentication configuration, model backend validation, OpenAI or Ollama endpoint checks, and recovery guidance. That is a more useful lens than asking whether the UI looks nice. Think of the system in layers. At the top is the browser experience: chats, users, files, tools, and workspace settings. Under that is the application server and API layer. Under that are the model connections, Ollama, OpenAI-compatible APIs, and other backends. Around the whole thing are the operational boundaries: volumes, environment variables, auth, network exposure, and update strategy. The first pitfall is storage. A self-hosted AI interface is not stateless. Conversations, users, files, settings, and model configuration can become part of your working memory. Before you make it your daily workspace, you need to know where data lives, how it is backed up, and how to remove or migrate it. The second pitfall is authentication. A local demo can feel harmless, but the moment you expose it beyond your laptop, access control becomes the product. Check who can sign in, whether registration is open, how admin ownership is set, and whether the reverse proxy preserves the security assumptions you think you have. The third pitfall is endpoint confusion. OpenAI compatible does not mean every provider behaves exactly the same. Tool calling, streaming, image generation, file handling, and model names can differ. A safe first run should test one known backend, one simple chat, one file workflow if needed, and one rollback path. A practical first run looks like this. Create a disposable environment. Start from the official install path. Mount volumes deliberately. Connect only one model backend. Create one admin user. Run a small prompt. Restart the container. Confirm the conversation and settings behave as expected. Then test the failure case: wrong endpoint, unavailable model, broken auth, or a bad update. The point is not to make Open WebUI scary. The point is to treat it as infrastructure, not a skin over a model. If you use it that way, it can become a useful private AI workspace. If you skip the boundaries, you may get a beautiful dashboard with unclear data ownership. My verdict: Open WebUI is worth exploring when you want a maintainable self-hosted AI front door for local or compatible LLM backends. Start small, verify storage and authentication. Keep the model layer explicit, and use the Doramagic manual before you promote it from experiment to daily workspace.